Good morning and welcome to Hardy Classics, and I'm back. Yes, I'm back doing videos. I haven't done any for a while. One or two bits of things have got in the way, but I'm back doing the videos and I've got some really interesting stuff to show you. So before we go any further, I'm not going to waffle on anymore. I'm going to show you what's been happening. For those who know me and know of us, know I used to have boxer dogs, and we sadly passed away not so long ago, but we had a huge big kennel in the garden. So what do you do when your boxer dog goes? You convert the kennel into a 3-car garage. So that's what we're on with now. Now I wasn't going to put any Automobilia in this garage. I wasn't going to put any signs or anything on the walls, but I've decided to clad the whole building and I'm going to put signs on the walls because I'm running out of space, and I'll show you why. I have stuff lying all over, and like I keep saying to people, I am not a hoarder, I'm a collector, and I like showing me stuff, and I like inviting people around and showing them around, because to me that's what it's all about. It's all about showing off what you've got, interesting stuff to interesting people. But I want to show you a few bits that you won't have seen. Recent auction, I've got this VIP globe. Needs a clean, but it's one I haven't got. But I've literally got globes lying all over. Hence, I need the space in that shed. Right, while I've got you on the subject of globes, has anybody who watches my videos ever seen that globe before? 77 plus. It's a recent edition. I've never seen it, and I've asked numerous people and they haven't seen it either. So if anybody's watching this or follows us on the channel, please, if you have, say I've got signs lying all over them, and I'll buy them and never put them up. But if you have heard of that brand, please give us a shout, because I'd love to know what it was. I mean, there's stacks of petrol brands. But, oh, another one, right. I recently got this as well. Nothing special about that, Shellmex. But I've also got this one, which says Mex Shell, and that one says Shellmex. So, two different globes. Right, what else have we been getting? Now, I didn't find this one at Beaulieu. Somebody brought it to us. I actually bought it on the one of the Facebook groups before I went. Now, I didn't know they did, I think it's three different variations of this. I just thought there was the one. And I didn't know what it was until a very good friend of mine and a very knowledgeable chap called Alan Chandler informed us. He said, Andrew, there's 3 or 4 of them. I can't remember whether he said 3 or 4. And he said, do you know what they are? And I was like, do they go around petrol pumps or oil cabinets? Or he said, no, they're waste paper baskets. So there you go. And as you can see, the basket will probably went in the top down there, and they went on a forecourt. Well, this one's got a bit of damage. You can see around the bottom, but I'll get that restored, and I'll show you that when it's restored, and then you can put your comments in and, you know, restored or unrestored signs. I know there's a lot of people sit on the fence about them, but to me, if it was a mega rare thing, I wouldn't touch it. Now, talking of mega rare, we have this BP Aviation Spirit. Never ever seen a one. This is the one thing I went to Beaulieu for, and the one thing I wanted out of Bottoms auction. Every year I sort of set myself a goal of something. I'll find something that I think in an auction that I wanted, and there you go. This is it. Will I restore it? No, I'm not going to touch it. I don't know if there's another one out there. I know it's upside down. I can't really turn it around, to be fair. Got a bit of a bad back. But there you go. BP Aviation Spirit. Has anybody else got one? Somebody's probably going to prove us wrong. And on the note of, do I need more space to display? The answer is definitely yes, because I've got a sign here, which I bought 2 years ago in the Bonhams Beaulieu sale, and it's just sitting here on top of the motorbikes. What else is in this crate? In this very crate. Again, last year's Beaulieu Bonhams buy, a beautiful Lucas Cav light box. To be fair, I haven't put up. There you go. Lot number 3. I can't say what it is. 357. Anyway. So, let's move on and see what else we've been up to. Anyone wanting a crew cab pickup? There's a nice one there for sale. It's not even 3-year-old with 50,000 miles on. Mercedes. I've just sold a single wheeler one. And there it is. Sold it to one of my friends. Ooh, brand new Bobcat. Woohoo! It won't look like that for much longer, will it? 3 robo mowers. Watch my video on these. Anybody wanting to start a small business, I think that's a bloody good idea. I definitely do. Star of the show. There she is, my Bedford CA, which I was going to take out for a run today, but it's absolutely pouring down, so we can't take that out. But it's a lovely thing. And at the event, the amount of interest that van generated was unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. The stall next to me, he was a nice enough chap. He had XKs, he had Porsches. More people looked at that van. Even he commented. He said, I love your stuff. I love your commercials and that. And who wouldn't love them? You know what I mean? It's just absolutely gorgeous. That van got more looks than probably any other vehicle down at Beaulieu, in my opinion. But there you go. Oh, and something else got a few looks as well. Full life-size Dalek. Now, people might say, why have you got a full life-size Dalek in your handbag shop? Well, if I'm honest, I've got an idea why, honestly. But then again, I've got an idea why I bought a TARDIS. This was brought to me. I bought it at an auction down in East Sussex, and I put a post on Facebook. Any of my friends travelling to Beaulieu from down that area wouldn't mind picking this up. And a couple of lovely guys picked it up for us. Rob Mason and Gary and his friend, who I always forget the name, the little chap who's got the garage. I can never remember his name. He might be called Gary as well. I can't remember. But really nice. And they brought that to Beaulieu, and I put it on my stand. And I'm pleased I put it on my stand, because again, I would say the second most filmed thing was that bloody Dalek. And if I'd been selling it, I could have sold it 1 million times. There was a few people asking, is it a real one? But the story I've got with it is, it was made by the people who did make the original Daleks, as much as I know. And it used to belong to a lady called Nikki Weller, who is Paul Weller, Out the Jam's sister. So that's the history. But why did I want it? I don't even like. I can't stand sci-fi. You know, give me a good Will film or Bob Hoskins or something like that to watch. I can't watch bloody sci-fi rubbish. But I have got a TARDIS. So now I've got John Pertwee. I've got a TARDIS. A Dalek. I'm looking for a K9. So anybody got a nice K9 out there, give us a shout. What else has been happening? Well, I better mention the big event of the year for me, which is Beaulieu Auto-Jumble, and I live for it. I absolutely love it. This year, we pulled all the stops out, and I took a load of vehicles to exhibit. Well, we took 4. And our new exhibition unit. And those who haven't seen the exhibition unit, it's worth seeing. I just thought to myself, you know, if you're going to do something, just do it. You know, don't mess about. We're only here once. Just do it. You know what I mean? If you can. And that's what we did. We pulled the stops out. We got this exhibition unit. It was an old classroom mobile classroom. We got it all kitted out by a lovely guy up in our end of the woods. If anybody wants any camper van conversions, just drop us a message. I'll give you his details. Anyway, made a smashing job. Everybody commented on it. And we took the roadshow down to Beaulieu. The combined mileage of all the vehicles there and back was 2,500 miles. So again, the people who go to Beaulieu and the people who walk round and the people who twist saying, it's not as good as last year, it's not as big as it used to be, it's not as good as when I first started going, nothing is it? When I was a kid, a Mars bar was that big, now it's only that big. So there you go. Right, instead of waffling on, let's get down to vehicles. Have we bought or sold any vehicles? Yes, we've sold 2 or 3 lately, and we've bought 2 or 3. And I bought 3, well, actually bought 1 at Goodwood, although I didn't attend the sale, and I bought 2 at Beaulieu. So just coming in, we've got this gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous 1936 Triumph Vitesse. This car's had over £30,000 spent on it, on recommissioning work, and it's absolutely fantastic. Like all cars that are nearly 80, 90, 100 years old, there are little bits and bobs on it. But this car, quickly, we haven't cleaned it. I'll just quickly show you. It's absolutely gorgeous. Be going through the workshops. Come round here, I'll show you another car. Look at this. Look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. These cars have never, ever, ever been as good value for money. In the 1980s, 1970s, that car would have been the price of a terraced house. It's a 1926 standard Coventry, absolutely gorgeous car. Did spend a bit of its life in Australia, but it's back here on British registration. It's up here for sale. We'll go through the workshops. Anybody interested? Absolutely gorgeous car, a fortune spent on it. And this one, this is my personal favourite. Move around here. It's a 1926 Armstrong Siddley, held by the Sphinx on there. Gorgeous car. In the paperwork, it's had the engine rebuilt with modern components, and it's supposedly drives really nice. We haven't had it out yet, but I'll just show you quickly the interior. You look in there, absolutely fantastic. I don't know what it would cost to reupholster that today, but you would be looking in excess of £5,000, £6,000, £7,000 just to reupholster the car. Like I say, these cars have never ever been as cheap, never. So if you want to buy a 1920s car, now's your time. So please press the like and subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything, just press it. Gives me a thumb up, makes me, you know, want to go out there and make some more videos. And I've got some really interesting stuff happening on the back end of the year. We've got the London to Brighton car run coming up, and I've got 2 collections to go and have a look at that I'd like to film and show you. So please press the like and subscribe button. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. So there you have it, Harley Classics. Bye bye now.